For more information on today's program, contact Erica Taylor Montgomery at threegirlsmedia.com. Now, back to Punch, Media and Marketing Made Easy on the Bay Area's business leader, AM 1220 KDOW.
Thanks so much for joining us this morning. You are listening to Punch, Media and Marketing Made Easy on 1220 AM KDOW. I'm your host, Erica Taylor Montgomery, and in round 2 of Punch today, we are talking with Harry Gold, who's the CEO of Overdrive Interactive, and our topic is social media best practices. So, Harry, one of the questions that I get all the time from our small business clients is, how do we measure ROI, or the effectiveness of our social media campaigns? Maybe you can talk a little bit about that.
Sure. I'll use one example. On our site, we have something called our social media map. This is a simple subway map of social media sites that we put out a few years ago. We update it every year. And we propagate it via social media with all these share buttons. So if you just Google social media map, you'll see Overdrive Interactive social media map, and you'll be able to find it. Well, I may not have millions of fans, but that map has been downloaded off my site 50,000 times. And I know when someone comes to that page and downloads it, I can grab the referring URL and see that it came from Twitter or Facebook or LinkedIn or some blog or something like that, because it's been posted all over the place. And when I get that lead, I put it in a Salesforce, and I can source that lead back to a social media program. So one of the things you can do is simply make sure and just tell your webmaster, when someone fills out a form on our website, grab the referring URL and transmit it with the data. So I'll get a lead, and it'll have all the contact information, and then there's just a line which shows the referring URL, and you can see, did that lead come from social media? The other thing you can do is simply in Google Analytics, you can say, tell me how much traffic I get from Facebook, LinkedIn, anything that contains the word blogger, anything that contains the word WordPress. And you can see how much traffic and how many leads or goals you're achieving that were referred to your site from social media properties. There's also a number of applications like SocialEye and things like that can help you track ROI. But the reality is that you can track social media ROI just like you track everything else. Now, this is what I'll say. Don't expect to start going into social media and all of a sudden your phone starts ringing off the hook and your mailbox starts filling up with leads. Social media takes a while to build up. It's just like your email list. The day you started email marketing, you didn't have 10,000 names or 100,000 names in your email list. You had a few hundred. And it took a while to build your email list up to the point where it was a really valuable asset. But you still had to go through the motions of sending valuable offers and valuable content through your email program while you were building up that critical mass. The same is with social media. You have to be out there tweeting and posting and blogging and creating lightweight, portable content. And after a while, you turn around and go, wow, not only do I have a group of fans and followers, but I've really weaved my content into the infrastructure of the web.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Harry. I want to make sure that people know how to get a hold of you. Is the best place overdriveinteractive.com?
Yeah, I would say certainly go to overdriveinteractive.com, all one word. You can find me there. And, of course, we're at facebook.com/overdriveinteractive.com.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for being a guest on the program. You've been listening to Punch, Media and Marketing Made Easy on 1220 AM KDOW. Coming up next week, we'll be talking about, do you really need PR, and what's the voice of your business? That's next Saturday, 9 to 10 a.m. here on 1220 AM KDOW. Thanks to my guest producer, Kate Barton, and my studio engineer, Kevin Drury. You've been listening to Punch on 1220 AM KDOW. I'll see you next week.
You've been listening to Punch, Media and Marketing Made Easy. For information on today's program, visit threegirlsmedia.com. Again, that's threegirlsmedia.com. Join us again next time for another edition of Punch, Media and Marketing Made Easy, on the Bay Area's business leader, AM 1220 KDOW.